I love this comment by Brandon because it actually answers a comment earlier. You've been instrumental in my rather new journey in the faith. By the way, thank you so much. Praising God, keep evangelizing and making a difference. Brandon, thank you so much. Here's the funny thing. Someone earlier said, I thought it was all about Jesus. That was a comment.
I saw that, yeah.
Right. And I think this person really means well. Like, I think they mean well. I think they mean well based on the expectations they have. And here is the thing that I want you guys to consider is to make the type of impact that, by the grace of God, we're having on Brandon. There's a couple of things we have to consider. Okay. Thing number one is you have to consider, what do people care about that need to have an encounter with God? What do they care about? Right. So if, like, here's the truth. If this video said it's all about Jesus, that was the title of this stream.
Bible study 374.
Bible study 374. It's all about Jesus. That person who left the comment that it's all about Jesus probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
For starters. 1. 2, because, listen to me closely, because it's all about Jesus, we then therefore leverage the things people care for to help them understand that it's all about Jesus. So it's all about Jesus, and it's so much about Jesus that I'm willing to go to people in areas and in topics and in conversations that I may not even be that interested in. But because I care and because it is all about Jesus, I'm willing to consider, what do people care about, and infuse that into the content, stack it on top of my expertise of walking with Jesus for over 22 years now, leading Bible studies, leading small groups, leading in a local church, doing everything there is to do in a local church, seeing probably thousands of people that I've been able to personally impact in my real life, like in my real life within my local church. So because it's all about Jesus, we then consider what people care about to pull them into an ecosystem where it's actually all about Jesus. Stephen Carranza is here. Stephen's been in a small group with me before. He could testify to this. And Stephen, by the way, because it's all about Jesus, Stephen came to one of our live events recently, and he shot a testimonial for this, heard about health and fitness and ideas that flow out of the idea that the Spirit of the living God lives in you, that you are a temple of the God. And Stephen just went through a massive physical transformation, lost 70 pounds, looks better than he ever has before, or better than I've ever seen him before, right? So because it's all about Jesus, we meet people where they are. And we care about the things they care about to pull them into an ecosystem where we're taking something they're interested in, and then we're saying, and it's all about Jesus. And then we don't just say it's all about Jesus, now go figure it out. It's all about Jesus, go read your Bible and pray and do something. Just to get more information, get more facts. Because you know if it's really all about Jesus, what you really need to do is you really need more facts. As if being all about Jesus is about remembering things from an encyclopedia. It's all about Jesus. So you just need to remember these 5 facts about Jesus, and you need to remember these 10 Bible verses about Jesus, and then that's it. No. If it's all about Jesus, Jesus has an idea about our lives being totally different than what we think they should be like. So if it's all about Jesus, that means that Jesus wants you to change. Because Jesus loves you, he wants you to be different, not to prove your love for him. That's not my son is my son no matter what. My son is my son when he's being disobedient. He's my son when he's being a jerk. He's my son when he's doing the right thing with the wrong motive. He's my son when he doesn't do the right thing, but he still has the right heart. My son is my son no matter what, but because my son is my son, I actually have desires and dreams for him to live in accordance with the principles that I've laid out in our home and in his life. And because it's all about Jesus, there are certain principles and there are certain factors that should impact your relationship with Jesus. Saying it's all about Jesus and then living like the world, functionally, let's be honest, how many Christians functionally live like the world? They say like a third of pastors admit to looking at least once a month. 60% of Christian men admit to looking at once a month. We're functionally like the world, according to those numbers, if those numbers are true. So if it's all about Jesus, why do so many Christians look just like, why your life look no different? Why does your love for your neighbor look no different? Why does your love for your enemies look no different? Why does your love for the least of these and the marginalized look no different? Why does your love for people who are broken and hurting look no different than the world? If it's all about Jesus, shouldn't our lives look different? And see, and this is the part where people are like, oh, they're just trying to come up and make a quick buck. Listen, when we do things like the Bless God Prayer Journals, when we do things like live events, Bless God Summit, when we do things like the Leadership Planner, it is to say, okay, so we know it's all about Jesus. We're willing to meet you on common ground. And then we're going to go from common ground and we're going to give you wisdom and we're going to give you information, which is fine, based on things you already care about, because we care about you. So because we care about you, we're going to care about the things you care about. And then from there, we're going to say, oh, and here's some tools to put in your hand to make the process of walking with Jesus a little bit simpler for you. Tools that I've actually implemented. If you look around, I got probably like 20 of these laying around my house over the years of journals I've pulled out. Okay, well, I don't want to just like give all my money to the pagans to buy another daggone prayer journal. Maybe I should create my own based on a system that's always worked for me. And so that's what I literally solved a problem for myself to make my own devotional more streamlined and created that for me.
The anti-pagan journal.
The anti-pagan journal, right? And then I said, oh, you know what? I don't want to give my money to Moleskine or to Staples or to Amazon. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll create a leadership planner that's the same exact thing. Why? Because it's all about Jesus, and being about Jesus means you look different and you live different and you're consecrated. And so in that, you need tools and systems. And so let me create a tool and system for other people. You think I'm getting rich because it's all about Jesus. Let me assure you, okay? Anyone that's ever been to my home, anyone that's ever been around me, there's no private jets. There's no... Like, how rich do you think we can get off of YouTube?
We're just trying to get rid of the gophers.
We're just trying to get the gophers out. What do you, like, so this notion of like, oh, yo, Ruslan's trying to sell us a $40 journal. He's trying to get rich. Fam, if we were trying to get rich, first of all, we're in the wrong niche. Zach has a background in education on YouTube.
Yeah, we'd just be pumping out daggone
e-courses and coaching.
Ruslan be a fitness coach.
Yeah, straight up. This is not the niche, because so many of y'all. I gotta explain all this.
I'd be in ClickFunnels right now with the
plaques. We gotta explain this because so many of you guys already don't get it, and you're like, it's all about Jesus. So just like, tell me Bible verses. Tell me Bible verses I don't have to act on or do anything with, because it's all about Jesus. Don't tell me to love my neighbor as myself. Don't tell me that I'm the temple of the living God and I got to take care of myself different. Just tell me Bible verses and platitudes and give me encouragement. No. Because it's all about Jesus, we're trying to move you from where you are to where we hope you will be. That's the point of it all. That's why I'm writing a book. That's why I'm writing. We're going to make a devotion. That's why we're going to keep having products that serve you. That's the point. And the people that we see here regularly have genuinely been transformed by the actual information and the values that we present. And because it's not compartmentalized, because your faith should impact how you treat your family, how you treat your friends, how you take care of your fitness, how you take care of your finances, because it's actually all about Jesus. It's all about Jesus. It really is all about Jesus. And because it's all about Jesus, we want to see you move from being dysfunctional to functional. Not just from dysfunctional to flourishing. And so sometimes I feel like we got to stop and we got to explain this stuff to people. And by the way, let me just say this. The Christian consumer, generally speaking, if we're talking about finances, the Christian consumer, generally speaking, is one of the brokest consumers out there. It's one of the brokest avatars out here. This isn't the, if we were trying to just get rich for the sake of getting rich, this wouldn't be what we were doing. Let me tell you that. Yeah. This wouldn't be the point.
We're competing with a 10% tithe.
Seriously. And most of y'all don't tithe.
If you don't have the Christian consumer either doesn't have the money to for any extracurricular, or that extra money, they're very responsible and they're tithing with it,
Anyway, so I just wanted to say that because that was a good comment. And it was funny, like, seeing that comment right after someone that's like, yo, I've been doing the things.
Wow, thank you so much.
Steven is in here. I just seen his before and after photos, right? Celeste is in here. She just lost 50 pounds. Woo. She's filled up her prayer journal. There's another girl in here that's been sober 100 days, filled out a prayer journal, got a second journal. Like, and by the way, if I'm not mad. I'm really not mad.
We're also not white labeling products. So we're not.
Yeah, we're not white labeling products. That's another thing. It's not drop ship.
These take a lot of thought and like structure, and cause we designed them so you actually fill them out.
And let me just make this very clear. I'm not mad. I'm really not mad.
Passionate.
My life is too good. Like, God is too good. My life is too good. I'm not mad. I am honestly sad for the people that don't get it. Like, I feel bad for you. I'm not trying to be patronizing. I'm not trying to be condescending. Like, I genuinely feel bad for the people that say stuff like that, because I know when I had that temperament and that attitude that my life wasn't all about Jesus. That I was more trying to be hypercritical and analytical and snobby and snarky, and then like season a little bit of Jesus on it, because I was actually incongruent with the values that I said I had. So it's not that I'm mad. It's just that maybe me saying this in a way that's a bit more jolting and clear. Maybe I need to be more clear in these things, because we also just like do it and we move on. We don't stop and explain the why, because I feel like we shouldn't have to. I feel like it should be obvious. But we have to explain some of this stuff out of a place of passion, because some of y'all don't get it. And maybe hearing it in a more passionate, direct tone will like snap you out of the foolishness of like, it's all about Jesus. So like, just give me Bible verses and talk about it. And by the way, there's amazing channels that just do that. Go support them. Go give them your money. Go partner with their ministries. Do that. That's not what that like, because it's all about Jesus. We're okay with leveraging entertainment and media to move you along into a lifestyle that actually is transformative and impactful and reflective of the purpose God has for you. So anyway, that's it. I'm off my soapbox. Let's move on. After the incredible success of our Bless God prayer journal, many of you guys began to ask for something that had a planner. And so we combined our Bless God prayer journal with a brand new leadership planner that jam-packs the same things from our prayer journal with a planner, goal setting, leadership meeting, and notes. With the next pages, you can see different sections right along here of this leadership planner, where you can start out with actionable goals, 12 months of calendar, our original prayer journal prompts, our leadership journal with the proven problem solution framework, and of course, just free write notes. This leadership planner is based off of Matthew 25:14-30, which of course is the parable of the talents. The vision of the planner is to help you make the most of your time, talent, and treasure. Head over to blessgod.shop and get yours today. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.